man. I do what I do.
Learn something that's great. I appreciate you. I want to go ahead and acknowledge those people because this is very important. These are the people who truly learned something and they were motivated to contribute to the super chat. And I think that's pretty awesome. So we want to take the time to acknowledge them and the members. So shout out to Red Dragon. Thank you so much. Great analysis, Dennis. Thank you so much, Red Dragon. LaShawn Jones, good evening, Uncle D from Houston. That's right. I'm going to go ahead and put my money in for this barbecue. That's right, baby. I here cooking ribs. That's about to happen. It's going to die. Yeah, they need to. Yeah. Somebody type delicious in the chat room. Johnny Harris, did I miss much class? Oh, you didn't miss much. You got here early. Actual proof your immigration series has been fired. Thank you so much. Yeah. I don't want y'all to be out there letting folk guilt y'all into running in front of these freight trains and ICE and participating in this foolishness. You can't say you didn't know. All I'm supposed to do is teach you. And you can take this information, you can keep it or you can let it alone, whatever you're gonna do with it. But the bottom line is I'm not gonna have y'all out there guilt tripping and being gassed up to crash out over some foolishness because you don't understand history. And you don't understand the context of what you're dealing with. So thank you so much, actual proof. I'm just doing my job. Shout out to Lee99. Thank you for the super sticker. Corey Smith. Hey, what's up, Corey? Welcome to the membership. You guys make sure you check out my reparation series that I put up yesterday. I think it's pretty awesome. Thank you so much for that. Also, Johnny Harris, is this crying time like Ray Charles saying? Yeah, man. I mean, that's just ridiculous. Call the Pope. Thank you so much, Alonzo. I appreciate you, fam. Good looking out. Blue Marvel. We got 43 super chats. Man, if we can get to 45, that'd be awesome. I hope y'all can get me there. We need 2 more super. Well, actually, we got 44. Maybe we can get 45 pretty soon. That'd be great. My man, Blue Marvel. Marco Rubio is the highest ranking Hispanic man in the U.S., and he isn't saying or doing a thing on their behalf. Let that sink in. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Y'all need to get your culture under control. You see, you need to have a way to check your own people before you come in there trying to think we're going to play servant and slave to you. This is not Venezuela. Shout out to Tam Chaos. Black people are horrible. Yeah, that's not going to help your case, big fella. Yeah, we had folk in here saying, but you know, they're entitled to say what they want to say, but it is what it is. Your own people are horrible if they voted to have your own people deported, knowing that the man said that's what he was going to do. Steph Cam said, no need to justify or apologize voting for 47. I probably voted against illegal immigration. Kamala and Dems would have been worse for FBAs. I agree with that. It was going bad. I vote your interest. Look, I'm not here to tell people who to vote for. Since I've been here, I just tell you vote your interest. My interests happen to align with the Republican Party. I literally would have voted for Kamala Harris if she was a Republican because it served my interest at this time. Vote your interest. That's what I tell you guys. Whatever your interest is, vote. If you're a union member, a school teacher, you probably should vote. You should have voted for Democrat. If you're a small business owner, you got you want to save on tax, you probably should have voted for a Republican. That's what I'm saying. Vote your interest. Somebody type vote your interest in the chat room. Today's stories show my 4 times great-grandfather was a slaver that owned my 4 times great-grandmother in Mississippi in 1840s. So I can't say FBAs don't understand families being separated. Yeah, man, that's my same story. Shoot. You see what I mean? We've been through it, and look where we are now. Shout out to Vivek Blue Bag that got his Indian red dot, no feather wake-up call. They learned real quick. Yeah, man, you better understand who you're dealing with. They need to read some of these Black history books. Shout out to James Harper for the collection plate. Good looking out, fam. Who else we got? Yashua Ben Joseph, Mr. Spurling as the FBA man originally from North Carolina. I've seen more anti-Blackness in the DR against Haitians by Dominicans than I did in the South. Irony. Yeah, a lot of brothers, Black Americans that go to the Dominican Republic, they treat you well because you're an American. Had you been a Haitian, I'm just saying, there's going to be some anti-Blackness. A lot of brothers who travel, who lately, I guess past 10, 15 years, we've been traveling overseas, they treat you well because you're an American. It's that blue passport power. So don't be fooled at the smiles. They still practice anti-Black racism. They just dealing with you because you're an American. And that American passport often sometimes trumps your what they feel like they will be losing because of the blackness. So keep that in mind. All right, don't be under any confusion or illusion. I'm just saying. All right. Now, also, Alonzo Dunn, white supremacy plays both sides. They break their tools when they're finished with them. They are not the model minority as they thought. Yeah, here's the thing. They got used, they got played, and now they don't know how to accept it. So they want to turn to people who they think will be crash outs for them. And that's black folk. And we like, nah, we are not those type of black people. You need to go back to South America, Central America, the Caribbean, where however you treat them black folks down here, we have delineated ourselves from them. We are the rich foundation of black America. You understand? We are the successful, we are the entrenched, we are the politically astute foundational black Americans, irrespective of what you see and how you see us cutting up on the internet. That's just the overpublication of some of our bad habits. Nevertheless, 60% of black men, by the time they hit middle age, are either rich, upper middle class, or middle class. What does that tell you about us? We have darn near 2 million millionaires in this country out of 44 million. What's that tell you about us? It tells you we're successful. Y'all need to cut it out. We're not just subservient class at all. You got that wrong. We got 49 super chats. We might get to 50. That'll be nifty. Anyway, shout out to TIQS supporting Black Male Media. Please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Look, man, I shouldn't have to tell you all this. Hit the like button. You're not getting this anywhere else. Not with this level of humor and veracity. You understand what I'm saying? So y'all do what you got to do, man. Anyway, thank you guys so much. And everybody who subscribed, good looking out. Please subscribe. Hit the bell. We're going to keep this thing pushing. And we're going to ride this all the way to the funk, to the wheels fall off, baby, like a 6-4 Chevrolet riding down Crenshaw Boulevard. Bam. Anyway, shout out to my man Johnny Appleseed. That's not what happened with George Lopez. She was half Mexican. She was supporting his joke, but it's interesting. She was cool with it. Oh wow, I didn't even know that. But he is the one that just said he needs black people to understand that they have two rules in the Mexican household. Don't marry anybody black and don't park in front of our house. And a lot of people laughed. And that just further confirms that they do practice anti-black racism. He didn't say don't marry anybody white. He didn't say don't marry anybody Asian. He said don't marry anybody black. So what does that tell you about them? You see? I just need you to think about that. And that was the whole point of it. Nevertheless, he was disrespectful to the woman. Yashua Ben Joseph, is nauseating to see the clips of black Americans caping, crying, and sad to see these illegals being deported. Make it make sense. Yeah, bro. It's unfortunate, but society has brainwashed us to feel as though we are the subservient class. You know, like our great ancestor Harriet Tubman said, I could have got a lot more black people free if they knew they were slaves. So just keep that in mind. That's the mentality you're dealing with. But we go a long way to try to root that out of our culture. We have some great shaming techniques, which involves explaining to certain individuals how they prefer to be indoors in the home dwelling as opposed to outdoors. Okay. We have certain animals that are nocturnal that we compare them to when they begin to behave in that way. So we have lots of ways that we keep the culture straight. Even though a lot of people don't understand our culture, they say it doesn't exist. We understand our culture. So yeah, it is pretty darn goofy for them to be doing that. Nevertheless, I voted for Trump. I love the results, no regret. Yeah, same here. So far, so good. Miss Elaine, I know why self-preservation, to call out what they thought are undesirables that gave them the bad look. Just look at the boulets. Thank you so much, Miss Elaine. I appreciate you. Everybody want to be a ninja until it's time to be a ninja, right? What's up? Welcome to the broadcast. This is Uncle D. People wash their ass in the tub, Kamala Harris.
You were tuned in to Uncle D. D's Black Man Talk. Pull up, homie, take a seat. Don't be a shadow watcher every day. You learn something and you earn something. Let them know and drop drop some money in the plate. It's getting cold, ladies, talking ratchet. Lizard King here, grab your coat, zip your jacket. Keep quiet for a second, close your jaw. Attorney Spurling, this ain't pearly, know the law. Talking Constitution, pushing pins when he shooting, give him that. Masculinity, just for the record, sprinkle that. You can keep your cat, gotta cut it. Only cat he rubbing, gotta love it. I call it Molly Buddy. Gotta vote your interest, voting earns. Presidential, this is for the money that I earn. When you gon' learn, my people, that evil mixed with evil. No matter what you're doing, baby, this ain't equal. Sometimes when you're special, you get hated. The test is for the best, you're damn right, my people made it. Uncle D, Blizzard King, you been served, gotta notice. Now black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now. Uncle D, you been served, get your notice. Now black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now. Uncle D, you been served, get your notice. Now black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now. Uncle D, you been served, get your notice. Now black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now.
Hey man, I'll do what I do.
Somebody need to whip your ass.
Get up and whip him, Sweets.
Hey, don't be putting the money in my hand all rough.
Take your ass out here. You buy you a Flowbee and cut your own damn hair from now on.